to end as soon as possible. Here's Theon Menenzes, 10-man Royal Kashmir, of course, just a reminder. Here's Wayne Vass. The last few moments of the game. Ramtina just gave some hope to the Royal Kashmir fans. Ifam, is there more in the contest? Tried to thread it through, not really. Maybe a few more attacks from Royal Kashmir, one or two maybe. Relying on this one. Ramtina trying to turn creator. Ramtina again on the ball. Trying to thread a pass through, options open on the right. Royal Kashmir trying to at least to get the score line to a more respectable situation. This time the shot is cuffed.
Royal Kashmir, of course, they will try and forget these last two encounters of this year's I-League. It's not that they've had a very ordinary I-League. They've had a fine tournament. But again, you know, as we talk about a marathon tournament, it's bound to happen. A few games you will stutter, a few games you will fly, and a few games you will be walking and running around joyously. And I think Royal Kashmir has dominated this tournament predominantly. However, truth be told, in those few occasions that they stumbled, I think that took the chances away from them. They played as hard as they could, and eventually it looks like it is going to be Royal Kashmir finishing in the 5th position. But the talk of the town will certainly be Namdhari Football Club escaping the clutches of the relegation zone with an absolute thunderous display, a 4-1 finish. At the moment, Imanol looks to be in a bit of agony. He's rolling on the ground. And the physio is out as well.
Well, just a few seconds more then for Namdhari to register one of their most famous victories in their debut season. That too in Kashmir. And they have beaten Kashmir twice now. A wait of time to say that, of course, not officially, but then a few seconds. Surely not scoring 3 in a few seconds, but they might just pull one back. The score line might change. Ramtina towards the right, Haider Yusuf. Another cross in, Henry Kiseka's header. Tenzin was alert, but just over the target there from Henry Kiseka.
That is Henry Kiseka. Just as we said this before as well, you simply cannot write him off. And with this, that should be the curtains on the I-League campaign of Royal Kashmir and Namdhari Football Club, as Namdhari forces a humongous upset, 4-1 victory over Royal Kashmir in the latter's den. What a reckoning performance that would be. They will be delighted as they go on a break. Exchange of pleasantries. Royal Kashmir, they played well, but today was not to be their day. They tried really hard. Unfortunately, things was not going to be in their favor. And Namdhari Football Club, what a finish for them it would be.
Well, that's the end of their seasons, respective seasons. They have done so well, Namdhari, but what an ending they've had here. And they will end with 27 points. But there's the stats at full time. 4-1 for Namdhari, would you believe it? With the stats, 58% possession for Real Kashmir, 42 for Namdhari. 16 shots of which 6 on target. Real Kashmir pulling one back with Ramdina strike with 9 shots from Namdhari, of which 5 were on target and 4 were converted, which is really commendable. And at the same time, 16 shots. There's the shot map: 5 from Carlos Lomba, 4 from Kamalesa, 2 each from Henry Kiseka, Inam and Ramdina, and Jeremy with 1 strike as well. And we'll have a look at the 9 shots from Namdhari, Imanol and Manveer leading the lines with 2 each. Not too many shots, but they have been precise and accurate. Stephen Akua with 1 shot and 1 goal. Ivan Carito, Manpreet and Peter with an attempt each.
Fouls from Real Kashmir, they were pretty heated up today. Of course, the numbers are on the higher side. You can see how they were kind of dispersed all across the pitch. One of them came right in front of the goal that led to the penalty. 14 fouls from Namdhari. And of course, they also played with heart in both the halves, in terms of defense, in terms of their attack as well. I think it was just that they were a feisty side. But an encounter that will always go down as one of the finest for the visitors. Real Kashmir, though, they will have their learnings and will try and come back stronger in the next season. Well, that's the standings. Real Kashmir remained rooted in the 5th spot. And Namdhari Football Club, they leap up to the 9th position. Even though the matches played are slightly more than Aizawl FC. But that being said, they will take their learnings, they will take their lessons and come back stronger than ever.
And we'll have a look at those goals. So this was the first from Stephen Akua, a million miles away and not too far from him. And then from the penalty spot, Emmanuel Arana converted to make it 2 for Namdhari. The trend started back in the first half itself, but there were more to come. This was the 4th goal, of course, from Manveer, which silenced the deal. And there were more attacks time and again. This was the red card incident. Through on goal was Ivan Garrido. And the challenge from behind by Haider Yusuf really having an impact in the performance. But then they strike from Ramdina from distance. Look at the technique, just slicing it in the top corner. Top bins is what we say. And a picture perfect goal, but not a picture perfect result. It is a 4-1. A picture perfect result for Namdhari, of course, not for Real Kashmir. And then at full time, it is 3 full points for Namdhari. It is 4 Namdhari, Real Kashmir 1. That's it for this very game. There's 2 more games lined up. Shillong, Lajong and Sreenidi Deccan. Of course, Mohammedan Sporting take on Delhi FC later in the day as well. Till then, a goodbye from the com box from Fashwar Ghosh and Rohit Ganguly.